Good day, my cherished friends. Once again, I welcome you to the breathtaking heights of the Azerbaijani mountains, where we continue our culinary explorations. Today's journey is going to be as flavorful as it is scenic. Here with me is a lamb, and you can tell by its size that it's quite young, which means the meat will be deliciously tender, soft, and a breeze to cook. Let's get the fire going. I've got some prepped wood right here. What we're doing today is a barbecue, but with a twist that adds a unique flavor you won't find anywhere else. So, don't waste any time, subscribe to my channel right now for more innovative cooking experiences. Hit the bell icon to stay tuned and like this video to let me know I'm on the right track. Now, let's get to the real art of this cooking process, trimming and butchering the lamb. This step is absolutely crucial. It requires patience, precision, and a bit of extra effort, but trust me, the results are worth it. First, we start by carefully removing the insides. We don't need those for today's dish. Then, I'll trim off any excess fat. While a little fat can add flavor, too much will make the meat greasy, and we want to keep it just right. Now, the key to a perfect lamb dish lies in how you handle the meat. I've spent years perfecting my butchering skills. Next, I'll carefully separate the meat from the bones, making sure we get every last bit. This process isn't just about cutting, it's about understanding the anatomy of the lamb, knowing where to make the incisions, so the meat comes off cleanly without waste. While I'm busy prepping the lamb, let's get some tea going. It's always nice to have something warm to sip on while working. Now that our meat is prepped, let's make some cuts into it. This will help it cook evenly and allow the flavors to really seep in. I'm going to make a special sauce for our lamb. We'll use the juice from 2 lemons, a pinch of salt, freshly ground pepper, some olive oil, red pepper, balsamic vinegar, and a touch of turmeric for that extra kick. If you've been following my channel for a while and are thinking about getting serious about butchering meat like I do, or if you're wondering where I get all these wonderful wooden bowls and utensils, don't worry, just check out my shop and get yourself the tools you need. Now, let's brush that sauce onto the lamb generously. Let's make sure every inch of this lamb is coated in that rich, flavorful sauce. The water boiled and reached the perfect temperature, so let's brew some tea to enjoy while we cook. For our barbecue, I need to set up a special construction to hold the metal bar that we'll use for cooking the lamb. It's always good to take a break in between the hard work. Enjoy the process as much as the food. Sipping the tea, I can taste the subtle notes that only come from brewing it with such fresh, pure water. Each sip grounding me more in this moment, in this place. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram for more behind-the-scenes action and daily inspiration. Now, let's grab our marinated lamb and place it on the metal bar. This is where the magic starts. Earlier, I drove thick wooden sticks deep into the ground, sturdy enough to hold the weight of the metal bar where the lamb will slowly roast. Each stick is positioned just right to allow the bar to rotate easily, ensuring that the lamb cooks evenly on all sides. While the lamb is roasting, I'll toss some potatoes into the ashes and bury them for the perfect side dish. We'll also throw in some green peppers and eggplant to roast alongside. The veggies are done, charred to perfection. The aubergines have softened, their flesh now creamy and rich. Now that our vegetables are perfectly roasted in the ashes, it's time to peel off that charred skin, revealing the soft, smoky goodness inside. The heat from the ashes not only cooks the veggies through, but infuses them with a deep, earthy flavor that you just can't get any other way. The potatoes are cooked with onions, simple but so satisfying. And remember, don't forget to check out my shop so you're fully equipped to join me in the next episode. Let's mix those potatoes, onions and roasted veggies to create a perfect, hearty side dish. This mix of baked veggies will pair beautifully with our tender lamb. The flavors complement each other perfectly. As I blend the soft, smoky potatoes with the juicy eggplants and the slightly sweet charred peppers, it reminds me of the many times I've prepared meals like this over an open fire. A sprinkle of pomegranate seeds on top will add a burst of color and a little zing to our dish. I've also got a fresh melon for a sweet treat. Let's taste. So juicy. Wonderful treat to quench your thirst in scorching heat. The lamb is cooked to absolute perfection. Just look at that beautifully crisp crust. It's got that perfect crunch, while the meat inside remains tender and juicy. As you cut into it, you'll notice the slight glistening on the surface. That's the rendered fat that's been soaking up all the smoky goodness. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. Alright, time to dive in. The lamb is not just amazing, it's a flavor explosion. The crispy exterior gives way to succulent meat that melts in your mouth. It's everything you'd want from a perfectly roasted piece of lamb. And let's not forget about the sides. We've got freshly baked lavash here, soft and fluffy, with just the right amount of crisp on the edges. It's the ideal accompaniment soaking up all the delicious juices from the lamb. The combination of the tender lamb and the warm, freshly baked lavash is just divine. The flavors are harmonizing so well together. It's like a symphony of taste in every bite. It's so incredibly tasty that I can't seem to stop. Each mouthful is better than the last, and I'm savoring every moment of this culinary masterpiece.
Super.
If you're loving what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and follow for more amazing content. Your support helps keep the flavors coming and the adventures rolling. Catch you next time, my friends, right here in the breathtaking mountains. Until then, keep enjoying the good food and the great outdoors.
Kanalımıza dəstək olmaq istəyirsinizsə, onlayn mağazamızdan xüsusi bıçaq və ya taxta qablarımızı əldə edə bilərsiniz. Mağazanın linki videonun altındakı təsvirdə var. Super.